Hi, good evening. My name is Aditya, and I'll be reviewing today the Prelab Pro, very interesting product. So I've been reading and going through about a lot of pre-workouts. I've been trying that, and this is the first pre-workout I came across, and company claims it to be vegan. And what they focus on three things: one is intense focus, peak performance, and faster progress. And all the ingredients are natural. They're vegan. So I'll be training today chest, shoulders, and back. So I can't wait to try this out. So let's just do the testing first. The flavor is natural berry flavor. So there are no additives, there are no preservatives, and all the flavors, color, everything is natural. Somebody who is advanced, they can take up to 2 scoops. So I'll be starting with just 1 scoop. Just wanted to see the the quality of it, how much will I buzz it, and what all reactions would be happening inside the body. So somebody who's advanced, they can take up to 2 scoops. Somebody who's beginner and intermediate, I would suggest them to start with a half scoop or just 1 single scoop. I'm using the fork, but yeah, please use the spoon. So the mixivity is quite good. You can see, in just like 20-30 seconds, it mixes pretty well. Also, there's one advice: you should never shake the pre-workout like your protein shake, because there are a couple of ingredients in it which are like quite sensitive. So it's recommended that always stir your pre-workout till it mixes well and then have it. I'm sure that nobody uses the pre-workout for the flavors, but let me tell you, this is very fruity, as the flavor suggested that it's a natural berry flavor, and it's very fruity. It's full of flavors, and it's really good. It's perhaps like top 2 or 3 best pre-workouts tasted. We're good to go. We'll start with our warm-up mobility. By the time it will be already 15-20 minutes, and it's recommended that you should start your workout after 20-30 minutes. So we'll wait for it. Till then we'll change and come. Thank you. Yeah, so I just got done with my workout. It was pretty intense. So what I did was chest and back. So usually I just take 1 muscle group. So today, out of excitement, I've taken 2 major muscle group, and I felt really different. Okay, and I'll just tell you what all things were different and how this pre-workout is different from rest of the pre-workouts. So usually it's been like 25 minutes since I'm done with my workout, and the best thing about this is in a very calm state. So there's an ingredient called L-theanine. So what this does is this helps you to calm you down after your workout, balances your dopamine and oxytocin hormones, so which your body usually produces during your workout, like adrenal rush, dopamine, oxytocin. These are like happy hormones, and adrenal is again a hormone. So this cuts it down, brings your body to your natural state, and so there's no anxiety, there's no palpitation, there's no racing heartbeat, which is really good. So usually this doesn't happen with rest of the pre-workouts. So let us just talk about the 5 main ingredients this pre-workout has, and why this pre-workout is different from rest of the pre-workouts, and what's the USP of Prelab Pro. So by the way, we got this from the UK, and the company origin is from the UK itself. Vegan and all natural. So let's just go through it. So what they have done is they have used natural caffeine. So the caffeine content is only 80 mg. Again, that too a very premium source, coffee robusta seeds, and this is all natural, no synthetic caffeine used in it. And what caffeine does, I'm sure you know about it, sorts of help you to get, it's a stimulant, helps you to focus on whichever things you're doing, especially during the workout. It helps you to focus on your, gets you to the zone, increases your heart rate, so you get all that anxiety and other things. And coming to the L-theanine, I've already discussed about it. So it has 160 mg of L-theanine. Very few pre-workouts have that, so it helps you to calm you down after your workout. Coming to the third ingredient, which is L-tyrosine. So what this L-tyrosine does is, there's 400 mg of L-tyrosine. Again, non-essential, maintains your energy, helps you to gain the momentum of endurance, and helps you to focus it. So this is a non-essential amino acids. So most of the athletes, they consume it, separately, this particular non-essential amino acids. So Prelab has it, inbuilt it, so you can take advantage of that. Coming to the most common ingredient, which is L-citrulline. So the company has 2200 mg of L-citrulline. So L-citrulline is the most common ingredients used in most of the pre-workouts. So you might see like company being used L-citrulline plus L-citrulline malate. So L-citrulline malate, what this does is, it mixes with the malic acid, which is nothing just a salt, okay, and which helps you sort of get going into the workout. It prevents you from the cramps and other things. So the company hasn't used the L-citrulline malate, it has just used the L-citrulline. It helps you to promote muscle growth, and it also cuts down the lactic acid which is produced by your body. So lactic acid is something, where after 20-25 minutes, or maybe intense bout or intense endurance training, or maybe a muscle hypertrophy, your body develops a lot of lactic acid. So L-citrulline basically cuts down the production of lactic acid, or maybe slows down the production of lactic acid, by which you can go easily 1 or 2 extra rep, or maybe 1 or 2 extra sets, again depending upon person to person, athlete to athlete. But yeah, it does slows down the production, so you are able to maintain that zone during the workout, and you can slightly push yourself. So also what in our body also, L-citrulline is a non-essential amino acids. So small intestine in our body, it also produces a very small quantity of L-citrulline. It's majorly found in watermelon. So this is the reason why so many of your coaches would recommend you to have or consume watermelon, because what this does is, this just cuts down the lactic acid and helps you to sustain and go a little extra reps, extra sets, a little extra. And the most important ingredient what Prelab Pro has used is red beet powder. They have used close to 1500 mg, which is a really good quantity. So what this red beet powder does to your body is, it maintains a very healthy nitric oxide level in your body, increases the nitrogen level, which helps you to sort of go really extra on your workout. It increases your muscular endurance. I'm not talking about your cardiovascular endurance. It increases your muscular endurance, and it maintains a very healthy RBC count in your body, increases your stroke volume, your cardiac output, which more quantity of nutrients supplying in your blood, more nutrients pumping in your muscles, and you could literally feel it. Okay, so let's just talk about like rest of the ingredients. So they have like I'm really impressed with the kind of ingredients now they have been using out here. Like vitamin D, okay, couple of pre-workouts have it, couple of pre-workouts doesn't have it, helps you to absorb the nutrients whatever you're consuming. B2, B6, B9, B12, there are 4 vitamin Bs. Okay, what this helps in, increases your cellular motility of your cells. Okay, and again, like sort of helps you to push all the nutrients in your muscles. So again, better absorption, better cells performs better, if you're consuming all these 3 vitamin B levels. They've also used potassium, helps you to prevent you from the cramps while working out. So a lot of people, they consume banana, it has potassium in it. So they have used close to 50 mg of potassium. Okay, iron and salt. So the version of salt they've used in Himalayan pink salt. Again, a very premium source of ingredient used in it. So let's just talk about how was the pre-workout. So while working out, coming to the best interesting part about the pre-workout was the entire workout. I've been literally how my body was changing and what reactions were happening. So I was noticing it very carefully, since I've tried so many pre-workouts. So I know exactly before my workout now what state of mind I'm in, during my workout what kind of state I'm in, and after my workout how do I feel. So I'll just divide this pre-workout experience into 3 categories. So after I consumed the pre-workout, immediately after 10 minutes, I started to have a little happy zone. Maybe it was the excitement of the chest and back, or maybe it was the pre-workout. So I was like really happy, I was getting into the zone, and it just took like good 20 minutes for me to all the ingredients to kick in, and I could feel it. When I say I could feel it, it's not about my racing heart rate or something. It was something where I had a slight thermogenic effect. Okay, and after my warm-up in mobility, I could literally feel like, okay, now it's been 30 minutes and it's been kicking it. So the whole workout was really good, and the best part was like I could really push myself for those extra reps and sets. Usually, if I'm doing any muscle hypertrophy workout, so I used to go only for like 8 to 10 reps. So this time with the same weight, I was able to do 11 and 12. Okay, which is 2 extra reps does make a huge change. So I was able to push much better on my bench. At the same time, I was able to go for 2 to 3 extra reps on my pull-ups too. And I'll just put my video also in the video. I'll just put my couple of exercise shots in the video, so you'll be able to relate it much better. At the same time, I was very much focused, during my workout, and I'm not sure whether they could just stop my neck. Also, I would like to add a very different experience. So usually, what happens, whichever pre-workout you consume, it slight of ignites you and gets you in a little aggressive state. This Prelab Pro gotten me into a controlled aggression. Heart rate was normal, but the best thing was I was like really focused during my workout. So what was happening with me was usually it's a little hard for me to maintain the mind muscle connection. Okay, I think because of L-citrulline and L-theanine and tyrosine, there were 2-3 ingredients which was really helping me out to maintain the mind muscle connection during the workout, which was really different, and I was really enjoying the whole process. At the same time, once I was done with my set, I was able to recover much better because my heart rate was still under control. So 2-3 things like thermogenic effect was really good. Focus was on a scale of 1 to 10, it was 9 on 10, maybe 10 on 10. Endurance was really good. It was close to 9 on 10 or 10 on 10. Okay, something which I would just talk about I was talking about the pros. Let me just talk about the cons. Somebody who is an intermediate, for them this is a true blessing. This could be a introductory pre-workout for anybody who wants to start with this. Somebody who is like really advanced, I don't think so those people would really go for this product, because they need close to 400, 500, 350 mg of caffeine. Okay, and then they also wants to add like a couple of ingredients too, so this was missing in it. So not for the really hardcore strength powerlifters or strength athletes. For somebody who's intermediate, somebody who does a lot of other sports, for them this is a great choice. Somebody who really wants to was having difficult time during maintaining mind muscle connection, I would say this is a great pre-workout for having a focused workout. And I'll give you results after 30 days how this things goes. So right now from my end, this is for first time. It was really great, and I'll be sharing my review after 30 days. Let's see what all changes my body goes through. And yeah, I can't wait to share you the review of Prelab, and then very soon we'll be doing a stim free, and very soon we'll be doing the bulk and then the pre-cage. So stay tuned.